Hey you guys, my name is Madison Cantrell, and this is the demonstration group for practice 2. This is Kelly and Ty. We are going to be the task group of the evening. We have done the consent forms and sent all those in. So what we are here today for is that we are a part of a committee of a larger community group for the community center here in the county. The community center has playground, walking trail, kind of like exercise, like a pull-up bar and push-up and sit-up place. But we run into the problem of our walking trail throughout the seasons. You know, roots have grown, and the weather and a little bit of flooding has damaged the walkway. So it is unsafe for the people that want to exercise and walk and run or pull their strollers or just kind of hang out. People still kind of come for the playground and stuff, but they really enjoyed that walking trail that's not too safe at the moment. So we have kind of formed a little group that we have been assigned to think of a way to raise some money so that we can get it repaid. So we've come to the conclusion that it's going to cost us between $7,000 and $10,000. So we are going to have to think of a couple different fundraisers to get the ball rolling on that. We want everybody to enjoy the community center, so this is a big priority. We want to get it done by the spring, so that's how many months? Like
about 6 months.
Six months. So we have 6 months to fundraise, get the ideas rolling, and also get it paid. So the community center itself has given us $150 to kind of get the fundraisers going, and as we make more money and as we build it, we'll be able to kind of put a little bit more in. So our first fundraiser, we have $150, which we can use or we can save. You know, if we get a lot of volunteers or donations or whatever, we do not have to use it. So that's why we're here. That's the purpose of our goal. Right off bat, do you guys have any ideas or concerns before we get into it? Good?
I think
okay, awesome. So, do you have any off the top of your head fundraising ideas before we have to really think?
I think there's a lot of opportunities during kind of the fall months that we're in now, just doing some outside things. So maybe we could troubleshoot on doing some group activities or charity softball games. You know, there's the softball fields are there. So we've got a big field area. We could do some stuff in the fall. Not sure, you know, if we have any really good ideas or if you've thought of anything.
Well, let's do that. Let's break it up through seasons, I guess, what we can do inside or outside, because the community center does have a indoor basketball court. It's not in the best condition, but it serves the purpose. But yeah, let's see. We've got fall and we've got winter. So we've got two main seasons. So because it is nice, it's finally nice fall weather outside. So let's do fall first. Okay, so we've got, you said something about a softball game. Okay.
I think the other focus that we should kind of incorporate is, since it is a walking trail, the things that we do, maybe we could incorporate fitness and better health. So activities that promote a better lifestyle, a wellness, a sense of well-being. So, and I think we need to think about things that would cover all age groups, from the smaller kids to small kids, teenagers, working moms and dads, and then even the geriatric population. So if we could kind of break that up, because $7,000 to $10,000 is a pretty lofty amount.
It's a lot of money.
And you know, I'm sure we'll probably depend on donations as well. But I also think we need to make these things affordable so that we can get a lot of community involvement, which will raise awareness
for sure
for the new walking trail.
Definitely.
So
because I have noticed, since the walking trail has become unsafe or not as enjoyable, we have reduced a lot of people that come out and want to support. So, and I've heard a lot of comments too about how they wish that it was better. I mean,
Right.
for lack of better terms. But okay, we've got softball. Do we I lost my train of thought. I know for a fact that the community center, especially since we're on the team or on the board, that they'll let us use the community center for any of these fundraisers, like free of charge.
At no cost.
Yeah,
Okay.
no cost. So we have what we've got total is a softball or baseball, kickball, whatever field. We have a full-length soccer field that's out there. We have a basketball court, indoor building. There is a kitchen in there, and a place where people could like eat, or if we want to do something like that.
Right.
We've got the walking trail, of course. We've got a playground, which is in fine condition. It's easy accessible. I think that's about it. So we're working with a lot of stuff that will already technically be donated or free of charge. So softball, we could do something like that.
Ty, you're involved in a lot of those obstacle course races. Would that be an idea? Could you put together, with your experience, maybe something for kids to do?
Sure.
And would you be willing to maybe head that up or build some obstacles?
Sure. We've got lots of materials that, from other fundraisers that we've done that we can use to construct or to
Okay.
help construct obstacles. But yeah, that'd definitely be an easy
And-
fundraiser idea.
And that's a good way also to get the kids involved. Like you were saying, like if we did more of a kid-friendly side of it, wouldn't have to use as much materials because they're, half the size, or I guess they wouldn't have to be as sort of.
Well, they wouldn't have to be as elaborate.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Because
Elaborate.
They're more of a smaller scale.
Yeah.
Um,
And we could do that during the fall too because it's outside and it's still
right.
decent
Exactly.
weather.
And if
great.
if Ty would be willing to just construct that stuff with materials that are around the community, I know there's a lot of connections with contractors and builders
sure.
and stuff like that. So,
Definitely.
Sure.
I think another thing that we've got to think of is what are what would be an entrance fee? I'm sorry.
Entrance fee. Oh, this is a fundraiser.
And we could, the $150. I know you said that we could actually just buy small. If we were going to do the obstacle race first, just small medals for these kids to give them an incentive to come out, participate, for a small fee. And with that maybe we could sell community center T-shirts. If we could get some people to donate. I know there's a couple screen printers in the area, and we could also utilize local small businesses.
Yeah, definitely.
To help out just in the community and hopefully get a break. So if we could start pricing, that stuff out too.
I know that you're doing the obstacle course races and you've got a team that you work out with. I know that one of the girls works at like a screen printing place, and she has done some stuff for us in the past at a cheaper rate.
Right.
So if you could, if this is an idea that we run with, if you could kind of check in on her and see if
Pick her brain.
pick her brain a little bit. Awesome. Well, that's great. That's two solid.
Yeah.
Two solid.
I think
ideas.
the softball or kickball, we've got the church. There's several churches around here. We could even advertise to the churches to get a church team.
There you go.
And just charge $25 to enter.
Team,
and do kind of a round robin tournament kind of thing, and that could even go over a weekend. I know that I know the music minister, the church that's right across the street, and so maybe we could contact her to contact other music ministers with area churches. So I'm thinking, that would, and that's real easy to put together.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially a tight knit community that we've got with the churches that where it travels fast and it wouldn't be hard to expand that.
So,
But yeah, that's great. We've got those. Let's see. So we'll do it as a team, but the kickball, softball, I'm gonna let you talk to.
The music
the
minister.
music,
Yeah.
the music minister, and I'm gonna let you talk to your,
Screen print.
the screen printer. I'm losing my train of thought. The screen printer,
Sure.
and also check on those materials and what's
Sure.
available.
And start putting together which obstacles would be
Definitely
suitable for children.
Right.
for sure.
And along with that, start thinking about we can do different heats with different age groups.
Right. Sure.
So it would be
Well,
a little bit more fair,
Can expand.
and all this is just promoting a better sense of health and well-being and fitness, and using the community center, more for walking and all the other things that tend to go on there or can be used out there, I guess you would say. So
We're gonna pause so I can stop the video.